Good morning. I'd like to start a little differently this morning, and that is standing. So if you would take a moment and join me up on your feet. And we're gonna have about hip distance and nice neutral stance meeting here in Tadasana. The feet then are pointing forward and we're lining up the middle toes, the knees with the hip bones rather than the outside. And for most people, that'll fit about 2 fist distance between the big toes. Okay? 8 knuckles across. And as I look at my feet, I'm really trying to direct them forward. And as I bend my knees, I want to see that my knees are tracking in line with my feet. So sometimes, you may have a stance where your feet turn out, but then when you bend your knees, they're tracking directly with them. So we want to make sure that we're finding those joints aligning. It may feel a little awkward to point those toes forward, and awkward isn't a bad thing. It may be that you're working some muscular imbalances within the body. So as long as you're not causing any discomfort in the joints of bending the knees, you should be good to go, okay? So not to worry too intensely about that, but do what you can to draw them forward. Lift up through the toes, spread and plant them down. And do that a couple of times. Lift and spread and plant them. Lift and spread and plant them. And then just lift the big toes only. Okay? And then see if you can lift the other 8. And we'll do that again. Just those big toes lifting up. Release, lift the other 8. Just the big toes. Now, can you peel? Big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, baby toe. And then big toe down, second toe down, third toe down, fourth toe, baby toe. Try that again. Rolling up from the big toes, spreading like fingers, and then down and around. And then how about baby toes first and baby toes down? And baby toes up first and spreading through and baby toes down. One more time, baby toes up, baby toes down, and then again, everything goes up and everything lengthens down. Now push into the toes and let's lift the heels and release the heels, right? And pressing up and lifting up through and down. Notice even in my ankles, if I'm not paying real close attention, my ankles are gonna wanna bow out. So I've gotta work that alignment. And I'm thinking of a string just lifting me straight up and then releasing straight down. So I'm doing my best not to project my body forward, but more project my body straight up and down. The shoulders drop down the back and then come on up to the toes. Let's hold it here. Working some nice stability, feeling the inner line of the legs engage all the way up through the pelvic floor, up through the belly, up through the heart. And then releasing down with care. Rock back a bit to the heels, and then let's go ahead and make circles with the body, exploring the corners and the edges of the feet. And that would be the sides, the tops, the inner, outer sides, and the back through the heels. Circle them around in the opposite direction. Try to keep the hips fairly aligned. So I'm not trying to do a hula hoop action here, letting the whole body go with. So I definitely am waking up my core, right? Challenging as I go out to the sides and front to back. We should feel some of those boundary muscles, right? Especially the obliques begin to kick in as we explore those boundaries around. Both directions in those, if you didn't already change, be sure to do so. And then settle yourself back into stillness. Okay, the shoulders again slide down the back, and then we're going to begin to move the arms. Let the right arms sweep forward and back. And then here we are going to allow a little bit of twisting movement as the hands maybe come all the way up to reach and tap at the top. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. And then we're going to take these propeller arms and see if we can begin to get both directions going, right? So instead of just up and up, we're going to try to go up and around to the other side, up and around to the other side, up and around to the other side. And then can you get this switch directions going? And switch directions. Swinging up, right behind, right to the front, right behind, right to the front, again, right behind, right to the front, and then again, just swinging out. And then let that movement slowly draw towards stillness. Take your time. All right, wiggle the fingers. And then let's bring the palms together, lengthen through thumbs, index, middles, rings, and pinkies. Right? Really that nice prayer of alignment here and feeling that through the fingerprints. And then rub them out, build some heat, close them up. All right, interlace and stretch through the palms, press it out. Squeeze those elbows towards each other, pull the front ribs in and take the arms overhead. Exhale, bring it down in front. Bringing them in, palms together, elbows together, and roll the wrists out. And then we're gonna go for wave-like motion. All of this is gonna be led with just my right arm and my right shoulder. So the right arm is taking the left for a little ride, loose in the back of the wrist, loose in the front of the wrist, and then join this little wave motion. And then let's get the left to go first. Take the left over first, the left. And you may feel a little uncoordinated there, just give it some time. And settling back in, other thumb on top, right? Take it away. And press. Inhale, tall here. Exhale. Let the left arm just win for a moment. Let the left arm win. Left, 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 left. And then back to center. And then here, let's take the right. The right's doing all the work. The left's just going for the ride. Cross the body and back to center. Shake it out. Okay. Last of it, fingers on top of the shoulders and roll nice circles of the elbows. Right? Nice big circles with the elbows. Notice if other parts of the body are going with and try to stabilize. We're going to take about 3 or 4 in the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and shake it out. All right, from here, fingers reach down towards the earth, stack the spine, leaning a little more into the heels. So maybe lean, exactly. So I'm not taking the whole body back. I'm just moving everything, shifting a little bit back. So I feel about 60% of the weight on the heels versus this forward motion into the gripping of the toes. Inhale from here, sweep the arms up, lift the chin, exhale, hands to heart center. And close the eyes. The palms press into each other, again, exploring the fingerprints, but then get into also the lines of the hand. As the palms press, bringing it down heart line, maybe feeling the collarbones broaden a little bit more. And as the head bows in service, we take a moment to thank ourselves for showing up for practice. And I thank each of you. And let's begin this morning Sunday practice with a silent statement of gratitude. Take the time here and now to not only say it, but to feel it, to own it. So visualize that person or that thing in the expression of gratitude. Visualize their face, visualize that item, whatever it may be, your experience with it, and tell them. When complete, release the arms. Open the eyes. Okay, let's get into some flow this morning. We'll meet at the top of our mats. So let's go ahead and head in that direction if you weren't already, coming up to the top of the mat. Breath in, sweep the arms up. Breath out, forward fold, bow to the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up, nice and tall. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale again, sweep the arms wide, lift the chin. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, forward fold, bowing to the mat. Inhale, half lift. Pause with me here. Let's plant the hands and step that right leg back. Nice long runner's lunge, adjusting the shoulders long and away. Maybe the fingers hover today, right? Drawing back heel forward. And then sweep the arms long by the ears. Inhale, take the whole torso up, climb to the crescent. Inhale, lift up higher, rotate to straddle. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Sweep the arms wide, pressing through the back of the hands, and then let that carry you all the way up. Exhale, rotating left heel forward, warrior two. Nice breath, gazing towards the left middle fingers. And then cartwheel the hands down, lift that back heel, returning to runners. And we're kicking off and coming to the top of the mat. Inhale, half. Exhale, full. Inhale, sweep it up, reach it up. Exhale, bowing down. Inhale, half. Exhale, hands down, framing the feet. Step back with the left leg. Roll the shoulders back and press into the earth, right? Lengthen through the crown. Again, maybe you're on fingertips, or to consider sweeping those arms forward. Palms face each other. Lift through the hands and then climb it up to crescent. Breathing in here, lift it up tall, rotate to the left, straddle fold. Inhale, coming up to the top. Exhale, warrior two, right lead. Breath here. Cartwheel through, lift the back heel, runners, and then pop off and top of the mat. Inhale, half. Exhale, full. Inhale, wide swoop up. Exhale, pour it back down. Inhale, half. Exhale, full. Step back, right leg. Again, lengthen through runners. This time, let's take the knee down. Inhale, lift up here. Exhale, lengthen forward with the arms. And then from here, press the back leg straight. Inhale, climb up to crescent. Next breath, rotating to straddle. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come on up. This time we're turning to right leg, warrior two. So facing opposite direction. Awesome. Inhale, cartwheeling down, rotate back heel, runners, and then step to join, top of the mat. Inhale, half. Exhale, full. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, half. Exhale, full. Stepping back, left leg, long runners, knee down, lifting up on Janasana. Exhale, lengthening forward, arms by ears, tuck back toes, press it long, and climb up to crescent. Right, it's kind of breaking those movements down. Inhale up, exhale, straddle full. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, warrior two, left leg. Inhale up, exhale, hands come down, back heel lifts, runners take off, right leg lifts, top of the mat. Inhale, half. Exhale, full. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, pour it down. Inhale, half. Exhale, full. Right leg back. Lengthen through, knee down, adding on. Inhale up, engaging through that back leg. Exhale from here. If it's not too intense, you can try lifting up from here versus shifting forward. You'll find the load is different. Nice. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, raise up, pivot, straddle fold, exhale. Inhale, sweep up, pivot right leg, exhale, warrior two. Breathing in, cartwheel the arms, and then exhale, push off that back leg. Little cleaner on that transition. Inhale, breath in, exhale, breath out. Inhale, rise up, exhale, same, left will lead. Inhale, half. Exhale, hands down. We're taking that left leg back and setting that left knee down. Coming up on top of it as we can, strengthening through that back leg. And then right from here, press it up. Too intense, try that reach forward as we did before. Inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior two. Room to pivot over that back leg. Inhale, pivot to straddle. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, warrior two, left leg. Inhale, cartwheel through, runner's lunge, heel lifts. Exhale, push off. In breath up, out breath down. Inhale, rising. Exhale, folding. Inhale, half. Exhale, full. Hands down, right leg back. Right knee down. Inhale, you're up. Making your way through that crescent, lifting. Inhale up a little higher. Exhale, warrior two. Hold with me here. Adding on. Reverse warrior two. Maybe that right hand draws behind the back. And then inhale, climb up. Hold, long reach, exhale. Now inhale, pivot, straddle. Exhale, hands behind the back, interlace, folding here. Inhale, lift with the heart, reaching up. Exhale, warrior two, right leg. Take the nice breath in, cartwheeling down. And then exhale, push off. Left leg, top of the mat, half. Full on the out breath. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, we come back down. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, hands to the earth. Left leg steps back. Make that long, nice breath, setting the back knee down and pressing yourself up. Inhale, lifting here. Little higher. Exhale, warrior two. Smoothing it out. Inhale, reverse. Be with me here. Nice. And then inhale, coming out. Exhale, lifting up. Inhale, hands behind the back. We're in that straddle again, interlacing. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweeping. Exhale, warrior two, left lead. Breath in, cartwheel it out. Exhale, press it off. Inhale, half. Exhale, full. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, bow it down. Inhale, half. Exhale, hands down, right leg back. Take a nice breath. Climbing up, hold with me here. Exhale, rotate to the left. What do we get out of the right leg, the right hip, the right glute, the left outer hip? Rotation here. And then come back to center. Press it up. Here we go. Up, crescent. Inhale, a little higher. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior two. Exhale, come out. Straddle with the feet. Inhale, hands behind the back. Hook them as you wish. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach to the arms. Lift the heart coming up. Feels like cobra, yeah? Exhale, warrior two, right leg. Inhale, cartwheel the arms down. Exhale, kick off the back foot. And here we face opposite side, half. Full Uttanasana. Inhale, nice tall sweep. Exhale, heart, hands through heart, bowing. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half lift, full fold, Uttanasana. Step back, runner's lunge, knee down, sweep it up. And then exhale, hands to heart, rotate to the right. Be here for a moment. Pick up the hip bones, hug the outer hips in, pull that front heel to the back knee towards front heel. And then unwind your way, tuck those toes and lift it up. Take a breath, a little bit out. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior two. Exhale, lifting out, pivoting to straddle, hands behind the back. Breathe it in. Exhale, toes softly turned in, forward fold. Inhale, reach back to lift up. Coming all the way around, maybe long inhale to warrior two. Cartwheel down, and then step to join. Right, inhale, half. Maybe you're finding that ease of stretching out the breath through these moves, right? Maybe you're enjoying still that one and one, right? But if you find some space between where you hold and you pause, you'll find the rhythm changing. We've made it back to low lunge and we're twisting to the left as we did. Inhale, we're coming back to low lunge. And then exhale, press through the back heel to lift up. Inhale, lift higher, right? Warrior two. Breathing in, reverse warrior two. And then breathing out, pivot to straddle. Inhale, this time arms overhead, float, hover, reaching arms out in front. And then inhale, back on up. Exhale, warrior two, right lead. Nice breath in. Cartwheeling down, rotating through back hip. And lift the leg, top of the mat. Inhale, half. Exhale, full. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, lift it. Exhale, fold it. Take the left leg, step it back. Lengthen through the chest as you set the back knee down. Rise up using that foundation of the legs. And then rotate, twist. No connection on this twist. You're holding it through your effort. Unwind, tuck toes, and press up. And then lift a little higher, warrior two. Breathe it into reverse warrior two. And then breathe it out, straighten the leg. Straddle, pivot, arms by ears, folding. Lift the arms high, coming up, and warrior two left. Inhale, cartwheel it down, and then exhale, kick it off. Inhale, half. Exhale, full. Inhale, sweep up. Pause with me here, hands at heart, and by your sides. Tadasana. Just breathe it in. Again, these long lines. Track through that imaginary wall behind you. That breath of crown to feet. And we're going to set up a new pattern. Okay. This one begins with Utkatasana with chair seat. And again, I'm working with my feet hip distance apart. Bend the knees, chair. Here we're definitely having a little more weight onto the heels, even more than we had before. And I could wiggle my toes or I could let them rest down, but I'm not going to grip with my toes. This one I'm working to send my shins back, my knees back. Nice. Let's go back even further with the shins and the knees as we come to like a more skier squat. Nice low hover. Working that torso and arm line parallel to the earth. Notice if your knees are wanting to bow out. If they are, get strong on the inner line of the foot. Let it begin there. If the knees are knocking in, get strong on the outer line of the foot. Let it begin there. And track it all the way back up through the hips, either way, whether it was through the inners or the outers. Exhale, fold, belly to thighs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale. We're going to step back here into a down dog. So right leg back, left leg back, coming back to our dog. Awesome. Inhale, shift forward, plank. Exhale, belly in, knees down, all fours. Inhale, cow. Exhale, tuck toes, round through cat, down dog. Okay. Inhale, plank. Hold with me here. Scoop the belly in, keep the hips high. Try to roll into the toes, heels high, tops of the feet, knees down. Inhale, cow. Now exhale as you come to your cat. Round through, hover, and then send the legs back. Again, inhale, plank. Exhale, all fours. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat hovers to the dog. Nice. Inhale, right leg up. And let's just take a couple of breaths here. And by a couple, how about 3 to 5? So 3 to 5 here. If you want to lift up and play with the hip, lift a little bit. If you want to lift up onto the left toes, and just kind of being in this three-legged dog without the need to go anyplace else quite yet. Inhale, shift forward to a three-legged plank. And then let's set the right foot down and do as we did. Pull the belly in nice and light. We're gonna see if we can come to hands and knees there. Transitioning. Inhale, cat. Exhale, tuck toes, round cat to the dog. Okay, let's take the left leg up and live here in this three-legged dog for a bit. Shoulders away from each other, pressing back. Again, if you wanted to lift and lower that left hip a little bit, it's the right foot, right leg connection that's making that happen. Stay with me for another breath. And then shift forward. Three-legged. Nice. Now toes down, hands and knees. Inhale, cow. Hold with me here. Exhale, child's pose. Sit back. Those arms that you walk out forward further, or perhaps you prefer them today underneath the forehead. Just today. What does today bring? Inhale, lifting up a couple of inches, walking upper body over to the right. We're building out some side bending in the dog. So we're preparing here with our side bending on our knees. Come on up. And then we're gonna go over to the left. Reaching out for left corner here. And then back to center. Okay. So not only were we working for our bending, but we're going to also be adding some deeper core work. We're going to get into some nice core. And we started that with setting the knees down a moment ago from that plank to all fours. Now we're going to work deeper as we work our transitions of stepping through to the top of the mat, and we'll play a little bit with that. So while we've been in this child's pose, we're really working into this deep compression in the hip, but I want to get into this movement of thigh and rib connection, holding tight, okay? So from here, we're gonna be in not the depth of the child's pose, okay? The hands are out in front, my chest is up, and I'm gonna see if I can transition to hands and knees, bringing this connection of right thigh, knee to chest with me, okay? So I gotta get ready to pull myself, right? I'm gonna get into some pulling action here on the mat, try to turn on those muscles. So as we come up, I gotta already scoop my belly in, and I'm gonna pull up, bringing my right leg with me, and then come on back, okay? And I'm gonna pull up, bringing my left knee with me, and come on back. All right, again, pull up, right knee comes with, and back. Pull up, left knee comes with, and back. Again, pull up, right knee, and back. Let's do that again. Pull up, left knee, and back. And one more each side. Pull up, right knee, hold, hold, press and round, hold, tuck left toes under, lift, and then take that to the dog, right leg all the way up to the sky. And then we're undoing this three-legged dog. First, in the down dog, pull the right knee in, transition to plank, right knee in, and then left knee down, take it back. That child's pose. Let's build that all the way out on the left. Pull forward, bringing the left with you. Tuck the right toes. There's the plank. Take it back. Tuck dog. Extend it 3 legs. Pull it back in. Shift it forward. Right knee down. Sit back. Whew. You got 2 more of those in you? Let's do it. Right side. Here we go. Right. Up. Back. Through. Right. Forward. Knee down. Child's pose. Left. Pull. Tuck toe. Lift it. 3-legged dog. Left high. Tuck the left knee and pull it in. Take it to the plank. It's like a power cat. Set the knee down. We lived here, right? And then shift it back. Child's pose. right leg, kick up, pull it with you. Tuck toes, power cat, extend it, three-legged, tuck the tail, pull it forward, knee down, shift back. And last one, here we go. Up, tuck, lift, extend, tuck, plank, knee, child. Inhale, hands and knees, down dog. Walk hands back to the feet. Let's take a moment to get off the arms. Inhale, half lift, open the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, half. Exhale, full, walk it out. Down dog. All right, feet got some room. Remember we did some side bending. Here we are gonna do that. Hitting some of those same lines, but we're moving the feet, right? So rock the feet over to the right, lift them up, staying in your dog, rock them to the left. Inhale, rock them, right. Inhale, lift, rock them left. Again, inhale, rock them. Inhale, rock them. Hold them left, shift forward, left side plank. And come on back. Dog is up. Rock them right, and then shift right side plank. Hips up and back. Down dog. Again, rock them left, left side plank. And then this time, make it a rainbow. You lift the hips higher and push away and reach that right arm overhead. And then dog. Send the hips up and back. Taking the heels to the right. Right side plank. And then again, make it a rainbow. Lift the hips, push away. And then send it back. Down dog. Take your time walking your feet in and all the way up to the top of the mat. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, chair pose. Low chair pose. Okay. Once again, you see this connection, thigh and ribs, okay? We're gonna stand up, single leg Tadasana, and I'm gonna do all I can to keep this right leg connected as close as I can to the right chest, okay? Know that you need to come into some bit of cobra to lift and keep the arms extending too, and then take it up, pull it in. At the top, interlace the hands. Maybe it's around the shin, maybe it's around the back of the thigh, but really pull that thigh in. And then extend warrior three. Everything lengthens away. Right arm out, left hand behind. And then come back through and set back into the chair. Nice and low maybe, right into it or set yourself up for that. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So again, we're getting nice and low, working this connection, hollow scoop of the belly, lifting up onto the left toes to start, getting that torso, upper spine strong. We're standing up, leg width. Awesome. Let's give it a hug. See if we can deepen out that connection. And then we're gonna lengthen it out to the three. And this three, left arm forward, right arm back. Coming back in, knee to chest, and then lowering down. Set it down, forward fold. Nice. Inhale, wide sweep up. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Breath in, exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, half. Exhale, full. Right leg steps back, runner's lunge. Exhale, left leg steps back, down dog. Inhale, right knee to chest, foot to the hand. Exhale, left knee to chest, foot at the top. Inhale, half. Exhale, full. Chair pose. Stand tall. Exhale, chair pose. Forward fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, hands down, left leg steps back. Right leg joins it, down dog. Left knee pulls in, foot to the top. Right leg comes up too, foot to the top. Inhale, half. Exhale, full. Chair pose. All the way up. Exhale, chair pose. And all the way through. Inhale, half. Exhale, hands down. Right leg back. Back heel down. Left arm on the inside. Inhale, opening up here. We're in our nice side angle. And we took it low right off the bat. So if you want to come up higher on that left arm, please do. Back foot, we're looking a bit like warrior two. We've just taken the left hand to the ground and trying to draw long neck. Inhale, sweeping back through the right. Exhale, straighten the left leg and think about taking the right arm overhead here. So a combination of that kind of rainbow arch we were building out and our triangle. Inhale, bend the standing left leg and come on up. Pivot to your straddle. Okay. Straddles coming to the forward fold. Floating the arms in some way. So we reached them out. If you're feeling like you want to break, reach them wide. Reach them back. Pulling belly in, ribs in. And then we're going to go ahead and raise on up and pivot to the right. Right knee bends. I'm going to bring that right hand right to the ground here. Back heel down, spiral the heel out. Instead of cartwheeling up to warrior two, we're just going to leave that right arm inside and then lengthen through the left side. And guess what? Try to lengthen the right side as well. So. Arm and knee make connection in the front leg. So that right knee pressing into the right arm, trying to scoop the buttocks under, rolling the chest open a little wider. And then from here, front leg straightens, and then we're just rainbowing it out. Maybe the right forearm comes towards the mat. Left hand can come around and grab the left ankle. And working your way up. Inhale all the way up. Pivot to the straddle. Exhale, fold. Hands are immediately coming down this time. Okay. Hands are down. Chest is open. Walk the hands out in front and come to a straddle plank. Okay, press. From here, feet are really wide, right? So we're going to do what we can. Inner elbows draw forward, hug in, push, 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 right foot to the center. Push, 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 left foot to the center. Push, 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 right leg out. Push, 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 left leg out. Heels down, press back towards the fold. Let's try that on the left. Come forward, inner elbows forward. Press, pull in, left comes forward, right comes forward, left goes out, right goes out. Press back. Awesome. Now, if your feet are at the back edge of your mat like mine, let's walk it forward. We're going to come into a straddle seat. We're going to start to take all this down, okay? So walking the feet towards the upper half of your mat, find that straddle that makes sense to you. And we're going to start, we're taking our time here. We're going to start first, seeing if maybe elbows, forearms come to the ground. Right? Outer line of the foot stays down. Okay, so I really want to make sure I'm not collapsing into the knees, right? So if I'm really weak in here, I may be putting too much strain in my inner knee. So I'm going to stay grounded on the outer and this little natural lift on the inner. Toes again are slightly turned in, not turned out. If you want to try to go wider in the feet, you can go wider in the feet, maybe bring the elbows out further. 3 more breaths. Have some control in this, right? We want to own that end range, which means that I could lift a little bit out. I don't feel like I'm just clinging to something. I feel really controlled. I can engage my muscles, bringing my feet, that sense of trying to draw them closer together. And we're going to take the hands through and then come back and have a seat here. All that for that, okay? If you're happier in your seat, on a little bit of a blanket edge, right? Fold it up, and you're going to be sitting on the edge of the blanket. That sense of the hips, always the pelvis spilling forward, front anterior tilt. Okay. Here we are. All right, we made it to our seat. Usually we start here. Today we're rewinding almost, right? Own the seat. So I'm not just on top, I'm rooting with all that connects. That rebound of energy is pulling me up from here. Reach the arms up with, take the right arm down, and then as you side bend, really slide that right arm out, 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 out. And draw it back, 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 back. Okay, left, left, right arm is up. As you go out, really take that left arm out, 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 out. And then up, 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 up. Let's do that again. Right arm. Reach, 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 reach. Right, reach, reach, reach. And up. Left arm. Reach it. Keep reaching. Keep reaching. Keep reaching. And lift it. Awesome. Now bring the right hand behind you, kickstand it up. Left hand comes to the center to start. Up and then rotate here. And live in this rotation for a little bit. Live in the rotation. What does that mean to you? Live in the rotation. It means breathing, being. Maybe your rotation little by little grows a bit. Maybe you're happy just where you came. Right hand perhaps coming across the back. Left hand maybe comes over, finds it. Left hand, right hand finding left thigh. So this time, as we come to the bend, we're bending over to the left, but I'm going to see if I can keep my right shoulder back, my right shoulder trapped a bit behind me. So my left hand will now find its way somewhere inside or finding that rooting alignment, left hand to left leg, so they can use each other. And then coming down, arm on the inside, a nice place for a block as well. Bring the block inside and bring that ground up. Find a spot that really works for you. I know we're asking this right shoulder to do more. Right? If you're still liking the height, but maybe you think you want to go further, just push the block longer towards the foot. It will take you lower. Maybe left hand grabs big toe. And then come on up. Undo. Sit for a moment. Tune in left side and right side. Shoulders down through hips. Can you feel that diagonal line of action? Right shoulder to left hip, currently where I'm living. Let's see what brings as we take the rotation to the left. We're gonna bring the left hand behind, the right to the front, lift, and rotate here. And finding our way to stay in the breath as we work some rotation. If you used a block, you might want it over onto the right leg. Taking the left hand, arm rotates in, palm behind, and we're going to go ahead and find from here the right thigh. Maybe it's the right hand that comes and assists the left elbow towards the center and finding the thigh here. And then we'll set ourselves up block perhaps on the inside. Right? And I'm shifting over here, right elbow down, working our twist. You don't need to force the left hip down. If it likes to be a little bit up, let it. If you move into the block coming further away from you, finding big toe, the palm is up, working rotation here. Trying to get that left shoulder back. Inhale, come on up. Sit with that. All right. Let's bring the right knee in. Give it a hug. Work to sit on the sit bone here. Left leg is out, chest is up. We worked lifting a single leg and taking it wide from our wide-legged forward fold. Let's see in our wide-legged plank, let's see how it works from the seat. So from here, nice and tall, lift up the left leg and bring it to the center and place it down. Awesome. From here, lift up the left leg, take it out and set it down. Beautiful. One more, lift it and bring it to center and place it down. You can leave it here, okay? Take now the right knee out to the side, dropping it out. And we're gonna lengthen down for a forward fold here. You can absolutely keep the right leg exactly where it is. That might feel really nice. Foot into thigh, thigh into foot, they're pressing into each other. Or if you'd like to bring this into a half lotus, it would be drawing the knee more forward and taking the foot pointing back on top of the left thigh. To do that, I like to move from a closed knee joint so it's a little more safe, quote unquote. It's less strain potentially on the medial lines of the knee. Lifting up from inside is gonna help. I'm turning this whole thigh to make that happen. And then I'm gonna see what I can do to bring that package over, okay? You may from here like a knee block support, or you may like to lift up higher onto your blanket. Both can help, okay? As we forward fold, you can reach right towards the toe. You can use your strap, or you can take that right hand as we are working and coming around and bind with the right big toe behind you. And then the left hand finds the left toe in front. You can sit up nice and tall and work the lines of the bind to really make that tight package, or continue into the fold. Choice is yours. I'm enjoying it kind of high today. It's feeling nice for that. Did a lot of leg work today, but not a lot of deep hip opening, which I require to get into this pose pretty deep. So I'm enjoying it right what it's bringing me today. And gently release your way out. See if you can again take the care, whether the leg was inside or not, to lift as that package of the bent knee, and then extend the leg out from there. So 2 legs are out, shake them out. Inhale, lift up. And we're gonna take a moment to lower down, come back up to a fold before we do the other side. Little reset for that spine coming down in neutral. Exhale, imprint, chin to the chest, up. And folding here. So we've been doing a lot of twisting and asymmetrical one leg. Here we are taking just this nice reset of neutral. And then we're gonna begin that on the other side, okay? So as we began that on the other side, we began with we take the right leg out. That was our kind of our half straddle, and we're gonna bring this left in. Okay, so we started here with the left in, and we worked this nice little tight package from the seat. Drop through the sit bone, try to think about space of thigh and hip joint. And sitting up nice and tall. And we can use this for our leverage. We're gonna take this leg up, forward, and down. Up, out, and down. And again, up, forward, and down. Here's where we leave it, nice and tall. And then we're gonna drop that left knee out, bringing it inside the thigh. First spot. Or seeing if that knee coming more towards the front of my mat and the foot onto the top. I'm bringing the top of the foot here again. So I'm reaching from underneath, palm up, crossing it over and seeing about that knee drawing up, right? And the foot eventually is gonna fit nice and sweet right in the top of that hip crease. Folding into it here, propping up, maybe a smaller, or taking the bind, half bind, full bind. We've got a good 5 breaths to live in this pose. So let that be what you're doing. You're not tolerating it, you're not pushing it. You're living in this space, you're living in this shape. And with it, there's the sense of integrating all parts. The back of the right leg that hits the mat, maybe we've got that left as well, that grounding force, drawing up and out through the spine, bringing the heart forward. We've got the arms, the right shoulder pulls back, the left shoulder draws a little back as well as the heart moves forward. What are the feet doing? What are the toes doing? What are the ankles doing? And then lift your way out. Awesome. Releasing nice and carefully the left leg out. Shake them out. Let's again lower down onto the backs. Inhale, fingers to the sky, chin to the chest, imprint up. Nice and tall. This time, bend your knees, reach forward, and then place your hands around your hips or a little bit behind your hips. Flip your hands. All we want to do is see about moving the sits bones back, and maybe they move back onto a blanket, or maybe they just lift up and shift back. As you do that, try to keep this connection of your ribs and thighs like we worked earlier, right? And maybe the knees bend more, all good, and shifting back, okay? From here, you're set up really well for a nice fold, whether the legs are bent or straight or not. If we're straightening the legs, we're doing that with the chest still moving forward and the hips still walking back. We'll take about 3 breaths left in our full Bashimo. And then making your way onto your back. Nice and easy. Lowering down. So my plan here for our finishing sequence is to take a little mini Shavasana, just about 2 minutes. We're going to do some gentle twists, reclined here, and then we'll make our way up for seated meditation. If you'd like to remain in Shavasana, as always, that's your choice for sure. Really letting efforts fade. Take some yawns, some sighs. Settle in this connection on the earth. And relax the legs, the glutes, the belly, the thighs, the kneecaps. Soften the shoulders. Let the arms go. Bring the right foot towards the midline of your mat. Bring the left foot onto the right leg, bending the knee. Bent knee, spinal twist, crossing left leg over to the right. And shift your way back into neutral. Left leg is now long as well. And then we'll bring the right foot onto the left leg. Let the right arm draw out to ground and cross twist here. And do bending both legs, bring both feet onto the mat. Center out your hips and draw both knees in for a hug. And rock side to side on the spine. And then rock yourself to a side. If you're coming up to join me, seated meditation. Otherwise, everything just lengthens out for your final Shavasana. Either one of which you settle into the external actions of the body, fade, and even the breath, the rise and fall of the belly, the expansion, and empty of the lungs is all from within. Whether you're seated or reclined, I'll wake you when it's time. Let all that breath control go. Lower jaw release, maybe take a yawn and then just let the jaw soften from there. If you can recline, gently begin to wake the body. Slowly making your way to join us in the seat. You in the seat, simply be. As we come to meet together, we come with hands at heart, palms to prayer, head bowing in service. And we began with gratitude. Let's end with gratitude. One more. And with this, take it one step further and visualize how you're going to pay that forward. Visualize how you'll take that joy, that gratefulness, that fuel that someone's given you, use it to light another candle. Use it to light someone else's heart flame. And thank you each for your practice. May you reap its rewards. Tashmana Shri Gurudev Namaha. Namaste.